Ferrari's 1200 HP beast arrives not with a whisper of nostalgia, but with a thunderclap that seems to bend time itself. And the first look at the 2026 LaFerrari feels less like viewing a car and more like witnessing the rebirth of a legend that never truly died. This machine is imagined as Ferrari's ultimate statement, a rolling manifesto of power, intelligence, and emotional violence, where engineering precision meets raw Italian passion. The moment you lay eyes on it, the proportions feel almost predatory, low, wide, and tense, as if the car is coiled and ready to strike even when standing still. Every surface appears sculpted by airflow rather than designers' hands, with channels, creases, and curves flowing seamlessly into one another, all working toward a singular goal: domination. This LaFerrari does not try to charm you gently. It demands attention and respect. The 1200 horsepower figure isn't just a number meant to shock headlines. It's a declaration that Ferrari is once again redefining the upper limit of what a road-going hypercar can be. The car feels alive, almost sentient, as though it understands the driver's intentions before they are fully formed. Ferrari's obsession with balance is evident everywhere. Brutal acceleration paired with surgical control. Extreme technology paired with unmistakable soul. This is not a nostalgic callback. It is a forward-facing vision that carries the DNA of Maranello into an electrified, performance-obsessed future without sacrificing the drama that defines the brand. The first impression is overwhelming, intoxicating, and unforgettable. Like standing too close to a jet engine at full throttle, terrifying, exhilarating, and impossible to ignore. At the heart of this 2026 LaFerrari is a powertrain that feels like a masterpiece of controlled chaos, rumored to blend a ferocious, naturally aspirated V12 with cutting-edge hybrid systems that push total output to a mind-warping 1200 horsepower. Ferrari has always treated engines as works of art, and this one feels like the ultimate expression of that philosophy, combining mechanical fury with digital intelligence. The V12 is imagined to scream with a kind of sound that sends shivers down your spine, a high-revving symphony that reminds the world why Ferrari refuses to abandon emotional engines even in an age of electrification. The electric motors don't mute the experience. Instead, they sharpen it, filling torque gaps instantly and launching the car forward with savage immediacy. Acceleration is described as violent yet precise, pinning you to the seat while maintaining a sense of control that borders on surreal. The transition between electric assistance and combustion power is seamless, almost telepathic, creating a wave of propulsion that feels endless. Ferrari's hybrid mastery means this car isn't just about straight-line insanity. It's about delivering power exactly when and where it's needed. On a track, the system would constantly adapt, learning the driver's style, adjusting energy deployment, and maximizing grip. On the road, it would feel refined, yet restless, always hinting at the monster beneath. This isn't hybridization. For efficiency headlines, it's hybridization for supremacy. A technological weapon designed to keep Ferrari at the pinnacle of performance while preserving the emotional violence that fans crave. The design language of the 2026 LaFerrari is envisioned as aggressive elegance, where beauty and brutality coexist in perfect harmony. From the front, the car appears almost aerodynamic to the point of menace, with sharp LED lighting slicing through the air like blades and massive intakes feeding the beast within. The hood flows low and tight, directing airflow over the cockpit and toward the rear with ruthless efficiency. Along the sides, deep sculpted channels carve into the bodywork, emphasizing the car's width and hinting at the cooling demands of its monstrous powertrain. Every angle looks purposeful, every surface functional. Yet there is an unmistakable Ferrari sensuality that prevents the design from feeling cold or overly technical. The rear is where the drama truly explodes, with an intricate arrangement of diffusers, vents, and an active aerodynamic system that seems more like aerospace engineering than automotive styling. The taillights echo Ferrari heritage while looking unmistakably futuristic. And the stance from behind is wide, low, and brutally confident. Lightweight materials such as carbon fiber dominate, not just for performance, but to achieve a visual tension that makes the car look fast even when parked. This LaFerrari doesn't rely on retro cues or exaggerated gimmicks. Instead, it feels timeless and futuristic simultaneously. A design that could sit comfortably in a museum or tear down a racetrack with equal authority. Step inside, and the cockpit of the 2026 LaFerrari feels like a fusion of race car intensity and Italian luxury. Built entirely around the driver with zero compromise. The seating position is low and immersive, making you feel embedded within the chassis rather than perched on top of it. Carbon fiber Alcantara and finely stitched leather blend seamlessly, creating an environment that feels both brutally functional and undeniably premium. The steering wheel is packed with controls, allowing the driver to adjust driving modes, suspension settings, and hybrid deployment without ever taking their hands off the wheel. The digital displays are crisp and minimal, delivering only the information that matters when traveling at extreme speeds while eliminating distractions. Every button, every surface, every texture seems designed to heighten focus and connection. Ferrari's obsession with driver engagement is evident in the way the cabin wraps around you, isolating you from the outside world while amplifying the sensations of speed, sound, and motion. Despite its extreme nature, the interior doesn't feel uncomfortable or punishing. Instead, it feels purpose-built, like a tailored racing suit. This is a place where the driver becomes part of the machine, where every input is translated instantly into action. The cabin isn't about flashy screens or unnecessary luxury, it's about creating an emotional bond between human and hypercar. Something Ferrari has always done better than anyone else. Ultimately, the 2026 LaFerrari stands as a symbol of Ferrari's refusal to compromise, even as the automotive world changes rapidly around it. This 1200 HP beast represents more than just performance figures or technological achievements. It embodies Ferrari's philosophy that cars should stir the soul as much as they dominate the stopwatch. It is imagined as a machine built not only to outperform rivals, but to leave a lasting emotional scar on anyone lucky enough to experience it. Every element, from its screaming V12 hybrid heart to its razor-sharp aerodynamics and immersive cockpit, works together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. This LaFerrari feels like a final defiant roar of passion in an increasingly digital world, a reminder that driving can still be visceral, dramatic, and deeply human. It is not designed for mass appeal or practicality. It is designed to be unforgettable. Ferrari's 1200 HP beast doesn't just move the goalposts, it obliterates them, redefining what a hypercar can be in the modern era. For enthusiasts, it represents a dream made real. For competitors, a warning shot. The 2026 LaFerrari is not merely a Corvette, it is Ferrari at full intensity unleashed.